Hi, it's Future from Sewmate. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how to draft a pleated puffed sleeve pattern. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And make sure to turn on your notification bell so that each time I upload new videos, you get notified. You will need a basic sleeve block pattern to do this. I've got a tutorial on this channel on how you can make one. I'll leave a link in the description below and a link above as well. This is going to be a short sleeve pattern, so we're going to trace from elbow notch to elbow notch. So trace around your block, making sure to mark all your notches. Lift your block. Draw in your grain line and your elbow line. Now at the elbow line, we're going to come in by 2 centimeters on both ends, put a mark and draw a straight line connecting this point to the underarm point like I'm doing to make a snug fit to the sleeve. So these parts are not included in our pattern anymore. Now decide on the length of your sleeve. I'm going to shorten mine by 5 centimeters from the elbow line and adding a hem allowance of 1 centimeter. Drawing in my underarm line. Now at the underarm line, we're gonna go up 2 centimeters and come down at the sleeve edge by 6 centimeters. Put a mark and down by 6 centimeters and put another mark. Now measure between these 2 points and mark halfway. Draw straight lines across these 3 points like I'm doing here. Make sure it's squared to the grain line. So we'll be cutting through all these lines and adding volume to each, 5 centimeters depending on the width of the pleat you prefer. You can add more or less. Coming to the hemline, we're going to fold back along the hemline so that we get a correct shaping for our hem. Now cut around your sleeve pattern like I'm doing here. Open your pattern and finish off cutting through the hem allowance line and labeling these 3 sections so that we avoid confusion. Next, cut through these 3 lines. Put the patterns on the side and get a fresh pattern paper. Draw a straight line in the center like I'm doing. This is going to represent our grain line. Now bring your patterns back and get the first section. Align your grain lines together like I'm doing here and tape everything down. Now measure 5 centimeters, put a mark. Get the second section, align grain line to grain line and tape everything down again. Put in 5 centimeters again and put a mark. Grab the third section, align grain line to grain line and tape everything down. Measure 5 centimeters again, put a mark and grab the final section of our sleeve, align grain line to grain line and tape everything down again like we've been doing. Now decide on the direction of your pleat, upwards or downwards. So I'm going to fold along this line like I'm doing and bring it to the top. Make sure everything is well aligned like I'm doing here, and making sure that the grain line is still aligned. Okay, tape everything down. Now grab the second line, fold along it like we've done with the first one. Bring it to the top section, align your grain lines together. And tape everything down. And now for the final section, fold along this line like I'm doing here. Bring it to the top. Aligning the grain line and tape everything down like I'm doing. Now cut around your sleeve, making sure you're cutting through all the layers, whilst at the same time following through the original sleeve shape like I'm doing here. Open your pattern. Now adding notches to the pattern so that it will be easier when it comes to sewing and aligning all our pleats together. Next, we're going to go ahead and cut along the grain line. Up to the sleeve hem. And we're going to add 20 centimeters more there because we want it to have more volume. So now I'm just cutting two, but not through the hemline there. And now cutting through the grain line to the hemline, but not through it. Leave it hanging by the thread. Get a fresh pattern paper again. Draw in a new grain line along the center of the pattern, and square another line at the top like I've done. Now you're going to measure from the grain line on each side 10 centimeters and put a mark like I'm doing. So this is 10 centimeters and 10 centimeters away from the grain line. Now bring your pattern back and make sure to align the top part of your pattern at the sleeve head there along the points that we marked, the 10 centimeter points. And tape everything down like I'm doing. Make sure your pattern is well straightened. And align the grain line to the grain line at the bottom on the sleeve hem. Tape everything down like I'm doing here. Now get your curved ruler and blend in your hem allowance and your hemline like I'm doing here. Adding a notch there, and these three very important notches, because at the top we're going to make it as a box pleat. So when we come to sewing, we're going to bring both these two ends to the notch in the middle, okay, to form a nice box pleat. Now cut around your pattern. Now labeling our pattern sleeve, cut one pair and I put my initial. So we're going to be using this grain line for our sleeve. And our sleeve pattern is finished. Thank you.